Hi guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. You know, it's rainy season down here, and there's all kinds of mushrooms now. I was at the market this week, and they had these tiny little mushrooms, like little buttons. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying those. I pickled them. I want to show you how. I'm heating some oil in this big pot. I want it to get really hot, and we can start. My oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna add 2 medium white onions, which I sliced. I sliced these relatively thin, like this. I'm just gonna let this cook until it softens and gets translucent. Here's the mushrooms I'm gonna pickle today. Some of them are on the big side really for this, but most of them are little, like this, which I love. So what we did is we cut off just the tip of the stem, because they don't have a lot of stem, and we washed these really, really well. So they're ready. This onion's been cooking for about 5 minutes. I'm going to add some whole black peppercorns to this. I'm going to be making about 5 pounds of mushrooms. We have the 2 large onions, and I'm going to say I put about a 1/4 cup of peppercorns in here. And now I'm just going to put 4 bay leaves in here. I'm going to add a cup of white wine, of dry white wine to this. I added about 10 cups of white vinegar to this. And I'm going to season this with salt. So now I'm going to let this come to a boil. And I'm going to let it simmer for a few minutes. And then we're going to add our mushrooms. Our vinegar has been simmering for 4 or 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add our mushrooms to this. Now here's the thing. We don't need this to cook forever. We want it just to come back to a boil and simmer for a few minutes, and then we're turning it off. So I brought this vinegar back to a boil, and this is simmered for maybe 3 minutes. That's all I want. I don't want my mushrooms to start getting all soggy on me. I want them to marinate and still be nice and firm. So I'm turning off the heat. Now I'm going to let this cool down completely, and I'll come back to you and show you how I'm going to keep them. I got myself some little jars like these that I can seal. So I'm going to go ahead and put these, fill them up with the mushrooms and of course the vinegar. And I'm going to seal them, put them in the fridge, and they're going to be marinating for a couple days, and then they're ready to eat. Then I'm going to give these out as gifts. Now if you want to make less of this, of course make less. Just make sure once it's cooled down, put it in a jar that you can cover, or a container that you can seal, and put it in the refrigerator for a couple days so you can eat it. So there you go, my friends, pickled mushrooms from thefrugalchef.com. Make sure you come and see us. We have all kinds of recipes that are not in video form. Eat well without going broke. I will see you guys soon.